mining has been reported in the crystal fields of the Thanatos system. No one steals from the UTC. Two illegal miners have been spotted in the Thanatos crystal field. These crystals are extremely rare and are used in the creation of warp gates and drives. What you see before you is part of two major crystal accumulations that formed millennia ago around the binary planetary system known as Nyx and Erebos. Destroy the miners before they can escape and sell off what they stole.
Oh boy.
Targets in range. Don't let them escape.
Where are they?
Every ounce counts. The last thing we need is for the crystal fragments to fall into the wrong hands.
Holy shit!
Mission accomplished, pilot. Miners and cargo eliminated. Head back for debrief. Your ship's warp drive is suffering from interference, so you'll have to use the warp gate. Make your way there. One of our spies reports that the Resistance has a warp drive prototype. You'll be extracting the prototype and meeting you at a rendezvous point. Return to base, Contractor. Your next mission will follow shortly.
I gotta figure out how to fire missiles. How the hell do I fire a missile? Oh, I know how. Like that. Got it.
It's an ambush. Brace for an attack. We see 5 enemy fighters on your scanners.
Nice. Holy. Gotcha.
I guess we know what was responsible for the interference. Clearly they understand the importance of this crystal field and aren't ready to give it up without a fight. Let's make sure they don't get another opportunity. But we need you for another mission. Return to the Condottiero for debriefing.
Ooh.
We lost. We lost contact. While you were at debrief, our agent successfully
Whoa.
stole the TLF warp drive prototype. Unfortunately for him, the ship he escaped in was rigged with a remote self-destruct. We suspect the cargo was also remotely ejected and need you to ensure that the resistance does not get the device back. Beating them there shouldn't be an issue since they'll have to use a warp gate network. Lucky for us, this is where our new Minos prototype allows a distinct advantage. Getting you in the system before our enemies without putting the carrier at risk. That ends at the Tartarus Liberation Front achieves a working prototype.
I wish it would boost faster.
Scanning. Empty.
Come on.
Scanning. Scanning.
Warp signatures detected. Looks like the TLF scouts have arrived. That prototype is UTC intellectual property. If they're so interested in our intellectual property, oblige them. Your trigger finger is resting on some.
Oh, there's a ton of them.
available for more of the TLF show up. The additional mass is too much for the small warp drive of your Minos. My mission control ship is sitting just a small distance from the AO. We're warping to you. Sit tight. Meet Onager Alpha, Picana Tierra's mission control fighter. Rendezvous and transfer the device. And step on it. This ship isn't meant for combat. Cargo transferred and preparing to warp. Another wave of TLF fighters has arrived. Keep them up on Onager Alpha while we triangulate a warp vector. Warp chopper boarded. Further scans indicate the device is a bomb. Keep the fighters at bay while we disable the device. This whole shindig was a ploy to oust our agent. I doubt they've even made enough progress to make a prototype. Warp out, contractor. We'll be right behind you.
I like it.
This is the Liberation Front science station in which our agent was embedded before he perished. The local nebula interferes with communications, so external comms relays are required. Obviously, the message will get out that one ship is raiding the external platforms. What we don't want immediately advertised are the boarding parties will be sending to capture the station immediately after you complete your mission. Destroy the arrays and take their voice. Expect fighter intercept from the local station and defensive emplacements near the relays.
Damn, they're hitting me. Oh, shit.
This is the Liberation Front science station in which our agent was embedded before he perished.
We better go easy.
Nebula interferes message will get out that one ship is raiding the external platforms. What we don't want immediately advertised are the boarding parties will be sent in to capture the station immediately after you complete your mission. Destroy the arrays and take their voice. Expect fighter intercept at the local station and defensive emplacements near the relays.
Shit.
Shield crystal.
Wow, I can't go in like that. That's too hard. I want to try something else. I want to see how this Batman is. It's downloading. Wow. I put the new custom headset for the goggles and it's much more comfortable than that strap that comes with it. It's got a battery in the back. Right here there's a battery that comes with 2 batteries. It's pretty cool. Wow, this thing looks like it's gonna take a minute. Why isn't it downloading now? Why did... Okay, it's moving now. There's a little... Best Batman game ever? Really? You're gonna say that? That's an RPG. Holy shit, Iron Man. I can't imagine. Oh, jeez. That looks pretty bad. Sitting, standing, okay. Why isn't it doing that? Why isn't it not going up? Oh, wow, the Xbox Cloud Gaming. I could tie it into my Xbox. Oh my gosh. Get that. Oh my God. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I could tie my Xbox games to this. That's awesome. It's installing, so that's good. gonna be a minute. This should be interesting.
This rat cult spreads through Gotham like a plague. I have to stop it, even if it consumes me.
The corrupt system has failed you. Are you not angry? Fight back!
The freaking back! We're not afraid of you! The bad guys tonight! Jim, this rat king could be anywhere. A face in the crowd, a foot soldier in his own fanatical mob. So how in the hell do we find him? Targets are all city employees, civil servants, public officials. You could have been more than a symbol. You could have been a god. Look out!
You don't calm down. Someone's going to die.
Alfred, we tried it your way, now we do it mine.
Something big's going down tonight. We repress our rage, our fears. It feeds the shadow deep inside us.
You're everything that's wrong with Gotham! I'm done holding back! I can bring the Rat King to you.
Okay. Interesting. Well, that's downloading. Resume.
Instead of
I cannot do it the way I've been doing it.
This is the Liberation Front science station in which our agent was embedded before he perished. The local nebula interferes with communications, so external comms relays are required. Obviously, the message will get out that one ship is raiding the external platforms. What we don't want immediately advertised are the boarding parties will be sending to capture the station immediately after you complete your mission. Destroy the arrays and take their voice. Expect fighter intercept from the local station and defensive emplacements near the relays.
Holy shit. Wow, I'm getting nailed. Wow.
This is the Liberation Front science station in which our agent was embedded before he perished. The local nebula interferes with communications, so external comms relays are required. Obviously, the message will get out that one ship is raiding the external platforms. What we don't want immediately advertised are the boarding parties will be sending to capture the station immediately after you complete your mission. Destroy the arrays and take their voice. Expect fighter intercept from the local station and defensive emplacements near the relays.
Wow, what the hell? What am I doing? They're just destroying the shit out of me.
Science station in which our agent was embedded before he perished. The local nebula interferes with communications, so external comms relays are required. Obviously, the message will get out that one ship is raiding the external platforms. What we don't want immediately advertised are the boarding parties will be sending to capture the station immediately after you complete your mission. Destroy the arrays and take their voice. Expect fighter intercept from the local station and defensive emplacements near the relays.
shield critical. I didn't even do anything yet. My ship is about to... Wow!
This is the Liberation Front science station in which our agent was embedded before he perished. The local nebula interferes with communications, so external comms relays are required. Obviously, the message will get out that one ship is raiding the external platforms. What we don't want immediately advertised are the boarding parties will be sent in to capture the station immediately after you complete your mission. Destroy the arrays and take their voice. Expect fighter intercept from the local station and defensive replacements near the relays.
I blew myself up ramming it. Wow. This is cray-cray.
This is the Liberation Front science station in which our agent was embedded before he perished. The local nebula interferes with communications, so external comms relays are required. Obviously, the message will get out that one ship is raiding the external platforms. What we don't want immediately advertised are the boarding parties will be sent in to capture the station immediately after you complete your mission. Destroy the arrays and take their voice. Expect fighter intercept from the local station and defensive replacements near the relays. Operate down. Good to go.
How's the shield critical? I just started. Oh! Holy shit, this is hard. Is there an easy? Let's see how Batman is doing. Hell no. You need to end quick yes. That's alright. Whoa. Whoa. How do I hold that to calibrate? It's on the other one. Shit. So I gotta use two hands. Oh my god! Alright, I need to take these off a second. Oh my god. Intense. Oh, I'm out of range. Yeah, for beginners. I'm going easy.
Hello?
Yes, hello. You're on the air.
Hello. I just wanted to say that when we're considering the rhetoric being thrown around, the rats are violent by nature, or vermin.
And you are talking about the people known as the rats, right? Not actual rats.
Yes, of course. What I mean is, we need to be aware of how society has become split, polarized across the whole culture, right?
Okay.
Well, when you consider the rats' anger at inequality and their distrust of elites, you have to see it runs both ways.
Oh shit, it is two-way.
What do you suggest?
All I'm saying is, if we're going to escape this paralysis, then they need our understanding.
Oh shit, there's a bug on the floor.
Thank you for your call. See, from what I understand, it seems like a lot of these rats actually want to be put behind.
What am I doing?
This is Jack Ryder After Hours. You're on the air. Hello?
Oh, yeah, hello? Oh, yeah, I've seen these guys. I saw them at one of their
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
last week.
And what'd you think?
I mean, was it a protest? A riot? There were fights, looting. It was the most appalling thing I've ever seen. What's that line? The only good rat is a dead rat?
I hear that.
They... Jesus, it was unbelievable.
Like I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Even one of their signs, I think that they're scum too.
Thanks for your call. Was it a protest or a riot? A question we all need to be asking ourselves. You have a right to speak up, but break that
I don't know
first
what the
window
fuck I'm
and
doing.
you've crossed the line. And the tragedy is that the rats are only hurting them. What's that? Holy mother of God!
Oh shit. Oh.
See, that's what I'm talking
Right
about.
click crouch.
That Batman's a total hypocrite. He's all on my ass about putting the fear of God into one of those rat pieces of shit, and then he turns around and kills one.
When does the bat kill?
What the fuck did I just do?
Tonight, I guess.
Hey, it's about time someone started showing those guys we mean business.
Yeah, I think Batman's got the right idea. Those guys are animals. They do call themselves rats.
Truth in advertising.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
Just wish I'd taken that one out when I had the chance. Now that it's open season.
Grab to climb. What the fuck? Grab to climb.
Rolling out.
How do I grab it?
I can't believe he's gone.
Our best interrogator. Could teach any jailbird to sing.
Son of a bitch owed me $50. I'm thinking private sector's where it's at.
What
These
the
rats,
fuck?
They pick
How's a motherfucker to do this?
Bowery mess tonight never would have happened with PMC kids.
Yeah,
Wait a second.
yeah. I want them to look at me and know they already lost.
This is so fucking bizarre.
Stinks in here.
A rat shot up
How the fuck am I supposed to do this?
city smells getting in.
Damn rats. No point in stealing a gun if you can't aim.
Weren't they
All right, I grabbed them both.
I said what I said. Man, it stinks.
Do I have to get up? I mean, what the fuck? It's the side button. Yeah. And now what? Am I supposed to reach up? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Do I gotta get off the thing? Do I have to stand up? Okay. I got this hand on there. Oh my god, what am I hitting? My microphone? What the fuck am I hitting? Oh shit, it's making me dizzy. Wait, I'm hitting something on my front of me, my microphone. What just happened? What the hell did I do? I don't know what I just did. I don't know what I just did. The ladder's got to be behind me. All right, let me get the hell out of here. Toggle focus concentration. Right trigger. What the hell? I am doing it both. What the flying fuck? I am grabbing it to climb. There's nothing going on. Okay. What just appeared? Oh, this game is bugged. I'm grabbing it. What the fuck? I don't know. This is weird. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I press the side buttons like it tells me, and what? It says it right there. Right G, left G. Left grab, right grab. But nothing's happening. I can see my hand. Oh, this game is bugged. It's bullshit. Grab to climb. That's stupid. Fuck this. Stupidity. It really is. Stupid. It's not even making fucking sense. Gorillazilla. Let me try it again. That was just weird. It takes getting used to these buttons too. It's like I don't even know where I'm sitting. No, let's start over. Can we skip?
Hello. I just wanted to say that when we're considering the rhetoric being thrown around, the rats are violent by nature, or vermin.
And you are talking about the people known as the rats, right? Not actual rats.
Yes, of course. Well, what I mean is, we need to be aware of how society has become split, polarized across the whole culture, right?
Okay.
Well, when you consider the rats' anger, inequality, and their distrust of elites, you have to see it runs both ways.
So, what do you suggest?
That is so freaking weird. Because it feels like, and it looks like it's my arms attached. Alexa, brighten living room light, 50%. It's like it's actually coming out my shoulders. It's the most freaking weirdest thing. Oh my god, that is bizarre.
I've seen these guys. I saw them at one of their so-called rallies last week.
And what'd you think?
I mean, was it a protest? A riot? There were fights, looting. It was the most appalling thing I've ever seen. What's that line? The only good rat is a dead rat?
I hear that.
They were... Jesus! It was unbelievable. See, that's what I'm talking about. That Batman's a total hypocrite. He's all on my ass about putting the fear of God into one of those rat pieces of shit, and then he turns around and kills me. When does the bat kill? Since tonight, I guess.
Hey, it's about time someone started showing those guys we mean business.
Yeah, I think Batman's got the right idea. Those guys are animals. They do call themselves rats.
Truth in advertising.
Yeah, right. Just wish I'd taken that one out when I had the chance. Now that it's open season and all.
I mean, what the
Hold out
fuck?
for Marcus. I can't believe he's gone.
Our best interrogator. Can teach any jailbird to sing.
Son of a bitch owed me $50.
Now what?
I'm thinking private sector's where it's at.
What the flying fuck?
No one really works.
How come I can't?
That Bowery mess tonight.
Alright, now what?
What happened with PMC kids?
Yeah, yeah. I want him to look.
Oh shit! What just fell?
Stinks in here.
A rat shot up the balcony. City smells getting in.
Damn rats. No point stealing a gun if you can't aim.
Oh my god!
I said what I said. Yeah, it stinks.
Oh my god. That's just sick. Holy shit, that's sick. Use Molotov cocktail. Where's the bat signal? Right hip. Okay, whoa. What do I do? Right hip.
No more Batman. I'll drink to that.
I just did that. Now what? Now what do I do? Oh shit. Oh my god, that's sick. Oh my god, that's sick.
Was a rubber bullet.
I need to get used to using a VR.
Due process, God damn it! Due process! Hutch, Bennett, what are you doing? We're better than this. Has this whole city lost its mind? Give me your name.
It's Malone.
Congratulations, Malone. You're going to Blackgate Prison.
I think this is a game I just can't sit down to.
I'm Alexandra Brackett, reporting live from the streets of Gotham, where tonight's 4th of July celebrations are marred by shocking violence. Police continue to search for the elusive Rat King, an unidentified terrorist leader whose followers have brought our city to the brink of destruction.
Alfred, what's the situation?
Oh, that's so cool.
Rat infestation, sir. GCPD sent a squad to flush them out, but the police have gone silent.
Search the sewers. Maybe I can't do that. Oh my god. Why can't I? What's that?
Patrol boat, but no GCPD.
1062, please respond. Officers Pettit, Foley Hutch. Dispatch to Marine Unit, please respond.
Can we jump on that? There has to be a way. Oh my god. Holy
Alfred, add this to your schematics of the sewers. The rats marked the locations of their hostages.
Yes, sir. Check your map.
Alright. I need to relax a minute because this is definitely intense. I mean, on a serious level. Oh my God. That is intense. Alexa, dim living room light 75%.
Okay.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, that is freaky. I've never had a VR like, never. Okay. Headset power. Sleep. I don't know, I gotta put this on. Well, let's just shut it off. There we go. Wow. That is really intense. To be able to move like that with your hands. I've never had a VR. And I gotta tell you, that's intense. That is crazy intense. Just having to actually like grab it and pull it, and it feels like the arms are connected to your shoulders. It actually feels like it's part of your body. Like it's connected. When I see the arms, it's like they're really coming out from my shoulders. And to grab it and to pull it up and down, that is crazy. That was intense. I got to get used to that. That was a little intense. So I put the new. This is the accessory. This is the custom. It's got cushions in the back. This isn't the one that comes with the Quest 3. It comes with a strap. This is a much more comfortable headset. And it's got the battery here. And it's got 2 batteries. You know, one is charging now. But this is freaking awesome. I'm curious. Okay, that's how you take it out. So see, there's the battery. And it just snaps into place. Like that. This is excellent. This is a step up from what it comes with. And it's really comfortable. It is not as comfortable with the other way. This makes it comfortable. It really does. Because it's got the top piece with a cushion, it's got the back of your head with a cushion, and it fits more snug to your head. It's not like that thing. And it's not loose. It stays nice and snug. Because you turn these knobs to adjust it to your head size. And it's nice. So I would definitely recommend something like this. Don't go with the strap that comes with it. Luckily, I ordered this before I got the VR. This is a must. This piece, this accessory. It is a must. Now, it's a little heavy, just a little bit, because of the battery. And because of the stuff, it's not just a strap. But it's nice, and it's stable, and it really is nice. It's better than a freaking strap. So yeah, that's a big difference. But that was intense. The Batman, it's gonna take me getting used to using these things. I can't even imagine. That was intense, just that little bit. Grabbing it and pulling it and climbing. It was so weird. Getting the match from my hip on this side with the other side, grabbing the Molotov cocktail to light it. You got to actually bring up your hand to light it. It is crazy. So yes, this is definitely pretty awesome so far. Even the space one is freaking intense. That was intense. I want to see what it looks like because I can't see. I can't see what it looks like on the stream. It probably looks crazy. Let me put this away. Wow. Oh my God, that was like freaky. I'm still getting over it. I'm still walking a little crooked from that. Oh, I need more wood. Oh man. I'm gonna have to go out and get more wood. Not right now. But that's the Quest 3. Do not buy the Quest 3S. Do not buy the Quest 3S. You will not be happy. Gotta get the Quest 3. And it's still Christmas. Merry Christmas. Now, after today, it'll be Happy New Year. And that's a party day here. Christmas is quiet. New Year's will not be quiet. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. See, it feels kind of like that Christmas thing when it's a little chilly, getting the firewood. I couldn't imagine like in a hot location. This just makes it more seasonal. I can't imagine. I don't want to imagine. I like it just like this. I really do. Merry Christmas, Astro Sweat. I'm just seeing your chats now because I couldn't see nothing with the goggles. And Pig Pug. I couldn't see nothing. All I could see was the game. That was intense. I actually want to see what it looked like. I want to put one of the screens up. I want to see what the hell that looks like. I cannot wait to do my bike riding in 360 where my GoPro Max comes. I can't wait. I already put the rod to the bicycle. And what's up, Real Fringe? Your wife is, your husband is lovely. And Merry Christmas to both of you and the family. That's cool. Okay, I'm still a little freaked out after the VR. I can't wait to do the 360 videos. What the heck? That was weird. Tycho, don't even think about it. My dog wants to go OUT. I think. Oh, there he is. You can barely see him. You see him? Let's lower the camera down a little. He's here. He's nearby. He's in the vicinity. He's going to jump up again, and he's going to push my arm. It'll get like that. Let me put this full screen right. Fit the screen. There we go. Let me do some more pop-outs. Whew. Wow. I don't know if you guys were watching while I was testing this. What do I got? Twitch. I need YouTube. Whew. While I was testing, okay, mute that. I'll use Rumble to rewind because YouTube, the bandwidth is pathetic. Rumble looks way better than YouTube. That's just reality. Oh my God, look at the way that looks. I'm going to share the screen. I want to see it. I want to see what this looks like. I don't have the sound up right now. I don't even know what's coming through. Okay, let me see. Where's my headphones? I got all like messed up with this. I don't even know where my headphones are. Oh, they're hanging. Oh, there's no sound because I have Rumble muted. That's why. Duh. Tycho, not right now. I'm getting confused with all the stuff on my screen.
Clearly they understand the importance of this crystal field and aren't ready to give it up without a fight. Let's make sure they don't get another opportunity. But we need you for another mission. Return to the Condottiero for debriefing.
It's so bizarre. Ooh. This is hard. I gotta beat this. This is gonna be a hard one.
We lost contact.
I'm gonna have to pipe the audio in a separate channel coming out the headset to the mixer board. Whoa!
Prototype. Unfortunately for him, the ship he escaped in was rigged with a remote self-destruct. We suspect the cargo was also remotely ejected.
That's
and
wicked.
need to ensure that the resistance does not get the device back. Beating them there shouldn't be an issue.
Actually,
They'll have to use the warp gate network.
I don't think it does
This is where our new
mess with the brain,
allows a distinct advantage.
but
Getting you
there
into
is
system
an
already
issue.
without putting the carrier at risk. That ends at the Tartarus Liberation Front issues a working
Let me
prototype.
lower it. I'll tell you what the issue I think is with the brain. But I do want to look at the video. I just want to see how it looks because this is live casting. I want to see how it moves when I'm like fighting the... I have the audio off. So I have the game connected where my head, when I look, goes in the direction I want the ship to go. It's in the settings. So by just simply turning my head, I'm going with I want the ship to go. So that's pretty cool. By turning, see, like that, I can just turn my head and it goes to where I want it to go, which is pretty freaking cool. Like that. See, I could just turn and lock on. But I'll tell you what I think it does do. Let me just get that off. And I've just got this VR a few days ago. This is like the first time I've actually played a game. I did not buy this for that. I did not buy this for games. I bought it for VR bike riding. Which is, I'll show you a video of what I created today. I built for my bicycle. It messes with your eyes. There's no question that it definitely has to do some pressure with your eyes to the brain. If I had to say if there's anything, that would be it. because it's all based on your senses, your perception, even the movement, because the movement is because of the controllers in your hands. So the controllers is what controls the movement. When I was doing the Batman thing, which was weird because you have to press buttons, and it's just a weird thing how that all correlates. But by looking at those lenses, like right here, it puts a lot of pressure to me. There's no sensations in the body. It's just the controllers are in your hand to create the movement. It's an interaction with the controllers. Without the controllers, there is no sensation. Make sense? It's the controllers. The goggles are tied to those controllers, and it picks up the motion. When you set up the goggles, you have to calibrate it. Everything has to be calibrated so it ties together properly. You have to actually set it up by looking down, sideways, all this stuff. There's no sensations in the body. It's all visual, and in the response with your hands, the physical, like when there's a hand interaction, like with the space game. The space game is simply just pressing a trigger and on the side button for missiles. That's all it is. And me looking in the direction I want the craft to go. That's just the movement of the head. You know what I mean? But as you can see, I'm moving. See how I'm moving my head, and the ship is going where I want it to based on the movement. See how I'm looking around? And it's going in the direction I want it to go. It's definitely there's a disorientation when you take the goggles off and your eyes are getting readjusted to the true setting around you. Because remember, you're looking again through goggles. The lenses are just a few inches away from your eyeballs. They're like right here, a few inches. Maybe 3-4 inches. So that is disorientating when you take them off. The brain recalibrating everything. It's like equilibrium has to get back to normal. It is. It definitely has an effect. It would be denial to say it doesn't. There are physical... I have contact lenses on. I have contact lenses on. It would be difficult to wear glasses over with those goggles. It can be done. I don't know how that would be with glasses. But with my contacts, it works fine. Yes. Like I said, it takes definitely, a person with seizures, that whole deal, this is definitely not recommended. No way. If you even, there's physical effects, nausea. These games cause physical side effects. It definitely can give you a headache. It definitely can make your stomach turn. There are definite physical effects from playing these VR games. There's just no doubt about that. I had a bad experience a few years ago. Not per eye. There's a thing on the goggles that you can adjust it to focus it, but it's both eyes. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far to see if there's a thing for individual eye. I don't think so. I don't know. I have not looked into it that deep. I don't have to because, I have my contacts. So I have, the proper vision. So I wouldn't know. But again, it definitely has the side effects. And you can see, this, I'm having fun with this one. The Batman I've never played these, so it's a little tricky. See how I'm turning my head to go toward the ship, to go to wherever I wanted to go. It's all about the head movement. And it's fast. It's like pretty much on the money. It really is. But again, I didn't buy this for that. I bought it for doing 360 bike trail videos. Okay, let me mute Rumble again. It looks pretty weird, but it looks like if I was playing a video game with a controller. It doesn't look much different. It looks like I'm playing a video game. But the bottom line is, like I said, I didn't buy it for that. I bought it for this. I bought it. This is something I built today on my bike. So I attached a motorcycle rod to the bicycle. That was a little interesting. This. So I could put the GoPro 360 on this rod while I'm riding a bike to record the bike trails. Now that's my Hero 12. My GoPro Max comes in a week. And I attached it to the bike. I had to come up with a rigamajig, which is this. This is a PVC pipe with 2 hose clamps on both sides, and then I put the bracket right there onto it to the base of the pole, so it stays nice and solid. Plus I put 2 bungee cords to make it really tight, which is easy. But look at that. Can you imagine me riding my bicycle with that? Can you imagine? Now, it doesn't have to be that high. It's not going to be that high. I'm going to lower it down. It's telescopic, so it's adjustable. But see how I built this? I attached this to the side of my cargo rack frame. And then I created that. I made that. And then it's connected. And then I got those bungees that are really tight to give it more stabilization. It just makes it better. It doesn't move. And it's hooked around the pole. But since it's telescopic, I can adjust the height, which it's not going to be 5 feet up. It's going to, or 4 feet actually. See? I can adjust it to the height I want it to. And then it just unscrews off. After I take the bungees off, right there, after I remove that, then it just unscrews. And done. So it's really easy. I need new tires. I need a new rear tire. I put 1,400 miles on that bike. Exactly. Smooth motion setting, otherwise the video would be shake fest when you watch it. Absolutely. That's why I'm trying to stabilize it as much as possible. That's the whole point. It has to be. The higher it is, the more wobbly it is at the top of that telescopic pole. That's not a good thing. So it's going to have to be somewhere in the middle. But high enough where it won't see me. And it'll see the front and the back. So there's a camera on the front side and the back side. And it'll create that 360. So now it's all about testing. In real time, doing that, the recordings. it should come out amazing. It should come out amazing. Because it'll be stable. It's not on top of somebody's helmet. It's not on a handlebar on a rod where you could see the person. When you look back, you see the person riding. I don't want that. I want you to see all the landscape. I want everybody to see everything around, not the person. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's going to be interesting to do these videos. Because in the wintertime, when it's cold, that's the reason I bought these VR goggles. I can jump on my exercise bike and go search on YouTube 360 bike ride video, and they come up. I did one from Golden Gate Bridge, Hawaii, a motorcyclist in Miami on a motorcycle, Yosemite, and it's like, wow, this is pretty cool. But a lot of them, the video quality is not too good. There's some nuances that I don't like, but some got it right. Some people do it right. Well, I've done videos with my GoPro, and it's pretty good with the stabilization. I've done with my Hero 12 a lot of videos, and it looks excellent. So I'm hoping there's similarities with the GoPro Max. I would think it's similar in the settings. Again, something I gotta see. I don't know. It better be for the amount of money I paid. But to give you an example, to give you an example, this is my GoPro regular when I record on the bike. It's sharp. Look at that image. But I know how to mess with the settings. Some people don't know how to adjust the settings to make it right, to give you that crisp image. They don't know how to play with the settings. You have to customize the settings to make it look like this. Which, to be honest, I'm going to have to look at my current settings on my GoPro now to match it, because I don't remember exact settings that I have it on here right now. But look how awesome that looks. That is crisp. That is clean. That is beautiful. So, and I'm moving my head. Imagine if it's stable. I mean, it's going to look beautiful. Oh, that's me with my bike. Unfolding it? Yeah, that's me. That's not me. Whose video is that? What did it do? That is not my bike is foldable. But see, here's somebody's. Now that's not a 360. That's mine. Look at this. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That's a nice video image. It's crisp. It's nice. Again, it's all about the settings, the stabilization, because it's on my helmet. The GoPro's on my helmet. It's actually this helmet right here. This is my helmet. One of 3 for GoPro. I had ones without. I have like 5 helmets now. This one. See the GoPro on the top? And I got a little skull over there. So that's with the helmet, with the GoPro on top. I'm not going to have that problem if it's stable on the rod. It's going to be a smoother video than even this. And it still looks good with me moving my head side to side. I mean, look at it. It still looks good. Even with the movement. Look at these. Sometimes this bridge has a lot of people. I don't think it's going to be like that in the winter, but this was in October 10th, I think. There was a lot of people on that. It was like a school trip. That's what it looked like. But see, it's nice. So, and I'm moving. You know, I'm not going too slow there. I got to be doing like 17 miles per hour. And it's pretty good. So, again, it's all about the settings. Because I was talking to Mark D'Antoni, and I said, Mark, you know, some people say GoPros are a piece of junk. And he goes, Bill, no, they're not. Not if you know how to set it. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. Now imagine this with 360. That's a game changer. Especially when I'm going through the more dense areas, remote areas, like the one with the bears. Because you don't want that jerk motion. You want it just to record it nice, even, no movement, just recording. No head moving, none of that. You just want it to be straight. Yes, that's the thing. The body and the spine are great shock absorbers. Absolutely. But if you notice these trails, how paved they are, there's no bumps. None. This is beautifully paved trails. So it should be smooth. It's not like there's going to be much bumpy action on these trails. Look how smooth those trails are. And most of it, if not, well, not all, I would say 95% of it looks like that. There are trails that are not paved. They're off-road, but they're like dirt. And they're pretty compact, but still, it's dirt. It's not like paved. So any vibration, that's why I use the bungee cords to stabilize it, make it as tight with the least amount of movement as possible. But again, I won't know until I get out there and test it in real time. This is all theory until I get out there and play with it. But I don't know yet. I never have a problem when I'm riding the bike as far as like, now there are areas where I have to cross streets. There will be bumps. There's no question about that. It's not really that bad. Like, I didn't even see the bump when I crossed that one street. I know there's another road coming up. I think it's coming up right here. A little more. A little more. I love these trails. Okay, here's one. I love flying through here, but there was a car. I had to slow down. Look at the car. Slow down. See, there's no curb. It's just nice and flat, and it goes flat to the next one. So there's not much bumpy surfaces. It's smooth. This is like not that old. This is more recent that over the last 2-3 years that they've done these trails. It's 750 miles throughout the state of New York. 750 miles worth. That's just crazy thinking about it like that. And here's another little street coming up. See, it's smooth. There's no curve. It just goes right to it. You don't see no bumping. And yes, that's because, like you said, the body is a great shock absorber. But there is no bumps. There's no potholes. There's, no cracks. It's pretty smooth. Now, when you go to a bridge, like coming up, where it meets the lip of the bridge, sometimes you'll have a bump. And I think there's one coming up right here as I get to see it. There's one right there, boom, little bump. It's the expansion joint. It was a bad accident when I was there. I was like, what? I had to go investigate. I was like, what's going on? I was like, well, this is not good. Bad accident. Me, I have to be nosy. I had to see. There's a multi-car accident down there. Ambulance, police, fire truck. I was like, oh my God. I hope everybody's okay, And then watch the expansion joint. There. Barely a bump. But again, it's hard to tell because, like you said, the body's a natural shock absorber with your spine, your head. But this is going to be beautiful with a 360. There's another one. And you won't have that motion. Here's another one. And then it's back to nice and smooth. So it won't be too bad. Now, on the flip side, there is tough ones. Like the one with the bear. And that would be New Paltz to Kingston, this one. This is dirt. This is not paved. This is a different ball game here. This is different. See, it's dirt. But it's pretty smooth, but it's still dirt. I've never really encountered any really bad bumps or anything, but still, it's dirt. And I'll tell you one thing, going over this bridge, I gotta investigate this place. There's this, not there, but there's a place I need to go investigate. There's the caves. All right, let's go back. These are caves. But this, what I'm going to show in a minute, is bear here. Look at this bear. Bears. Bears. But this is going to be beautiful. Now, this is going to be dicey. Right here. This is bumpy. This is going to be interesting to do with the 360. Because this is bumpy. You can see I'm going, you can see I'm the bumps. These are like little planks, which is kind of freaky in a way. And this bridge is high, and it's narrow. But this is going to look wicked with a 360. Some people won't ride their bike over it. They walk it. They're scared to ride their bike over it. Can you believe that? But there are. This is pretty high. If you're, fear heights, you may not want to be on this bridge. You might have a problem. But this is gonna be beautiful with a 360. Not this time of year because you're not gonna see any of that greenery. It's all. barren. It's winter. But that's going to be awesome to do these type of videos. And that's the plan, so people can enjoy them. People could tune into my 360s and watch them and enjoy them. Like I've been enjoying other people and their 360s. I don't know if I have... Okay, I don't think that's it. I think I overwrote it. I did. I know I did. For a show. Oh no, I got it. So this is the kit that's coming in a week. This, everything you see on the screen is part of the package. The camera, all this stuff is coming in the package. It's got the charger with 2 batteries, remote, SD card. It's got it all. The light. It's a pretty good package. $500 for that. And I got a good price on it. And the VR, that one, is $500. So, and that doesn't count the bike pole and some other accessories. So it's not cheap. It's, what's up, 91? And again, Merry Christmas. It's still Christmas. So yeah, there's a lot involved. But for me, for what I'm loving to do with the bike riding, that's how I lost 65 pounds. Plus dieting. This is more incentive again to ride all these trails and do them over on all the videos I've already created. Now I've got to do them all over in 360. Every one of them. And there's a bunch. So I'll be busy. Your drone batteries last longer in the cold? That makes kind of sense, though, to believe it or not. You ever hear the old thing where people used to put their batteries in the freezers? So yeah, but this thing is crazy. Like, it's freaky. I gotta get used to it. Like, I couldn't figure out how to grab it, but you have to actually put your hand, like, on it. Like, that feels like my arms. It's like, it feels like the arms are connected to your shoulder. It's so weird with the VR. I finally figured it out after going crazy. It took me a minute to figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. But then I grabbed one and I said, oh shit. I actually grabbed one with my hand. I'm still trying to figure it out. There we go. I grabbed it. And now I think I grabbed the top one. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. I got my hand there. See, now I got to pull it. It's a weird thing. You got to pull yourself. You got to move the joystick like if you're pulling yourself up. And then you see, I lost it. And then you reach with your hand to get to the next bar. It took me a second to figure out. Like that. And then you got to pull yourself up. It's so crazy. And then you got to let go. And then when I got to this part, I'm like, it says to blow up the bat signal with a Molotov cocktail. And I'm like, this is new. And moving around is a little weird too. I got to get used to it. So you got to grab the Molotov cocktail from your right hip, literally like putting your hand down with the controller to your hip and pressing a button to grab the Molotov cocktail and bringing up the controller in front of you. And then with your left hand going to your waist with the controller and grabbing the match to light it. It is bizarre. See the right hip? So I got to take the controller and go down because I'm still figuring all this out. This is all new to me. Like, how do I do it? Now the matches on the left hip. So now I got it, but now I got to figure out. You could see how I'm moving my body. Like trying to figure it out. It kind of looks crazy. Because I have no idea. Look, I dragged it up with the controller, and now I'm getting the match. Look. And then I light it, and I threw it. It's crazy. So it's like that. There's a physicality involved. I never messed with this stuff before. I actually had to reach down with the controller, grab it, press the button to bring it up, to light it, and this one, and then go like this to toss it. Because, like I said, I'm new at this. So it's a learning curve. But it's pretty wicked. It's definitely wicked. So, yeah, that's... But it can get to you. I had to stop. But I played for like an hour or so between that and the space game. But after a while, it starts to get to you. And I'm like, at least gets to me. I can't speak for other people, but it was starting to get to me. I said, I gotta take a break. Because there's like a certain pressure on your eyes for me. Probably happens with age. It's like I can't tolerate probably what I could have 20, 30 years ago. I wouldn't doubt it. There's an age factor involved there. Maybe not. Who knows? But it sure as heck was starting to affect me. But even when I play regular games, I can only play for an hour or so, and then I start getting like a headache. So it's not much different. But it's very weird when you take them off and your equilibrium and getting readjusted to like your sight. It takes a few minutes. Actually, it takes a few seconds. Like getting used to being without them. But all in all, I'm happy with it. I'm not complaining about it. So, if that answers your question, Astro. Pretty much. But now, like I said, now I got to go out there with this rigamajig and pray that it works. There's no guarantee. What I built onto the bike, my invention, I think it will. Personally, I think it will. Because I really built it properly. At least I think I did. It's very stable. It is very stable. And I won't have it extended 3-4 feet high behind me. Tell your wife now, don't blame me. She's going to be like, Bill, is this what he watches on your channel? Look what you did. So yeah, that's the PVC pipe I put on the side of the bike with hose clamps. I taped in the middle because I wanted the clamp to have a little bite into the pipe with the tape and not just be on the PVC pipe where it could slip. So I put the tape in the middle to give it a little bit more bite into grip. And that thing is on tight. It's got its own little wrench that you tighten up the clamps to. It's not just hand tighten. It's with a little wrench that fits on the bottom that you tighten it up. That is tight. That ain't no joke. So yeah, this is me, DIY, 100%. With the hose clamps, putting the PVC so it could grab it, and then I can make the extension of that base go up for the pole, and then I put 2 very tight bungees to stabilize it even more. It ain't moving. It's not, well, it's gonna move, but not a lot. Let's put it that way. See? It's tight. It's tight. But the higher it is at the tip of the rod is bad because it's wobbly, you know, like anything else. So I'll probably have it at a lower height. Not that low. It's that right behind me. But it came out really good. And it's so easy because, like I showed before, once I take the bungees off, which are really tight, and it hooks around the poles, so it's tight, nice. So once I take them off, which is easy, you see how loose it is without it? It's a lot looser without the bungee. And then I just unscrew it. And done. Just like that. Very easy to collapse. And that's my Hero 12, but it'll have the GoPro Max on it. It's the same fitting. Standard with GoPros. So yeah, this is at least the plan. And look at it. It came out pretty damn good. It's not in the way of anything. You could see the base here. So it should work. Yeah, that ain't moving. That is not moving. So I came up with that little rig. So yeah, that's a definitely DIY invention that I came up with. Now, could I have used like a real pipe? Yes, it would have just been heavy. It would have scratched my bike unless I put some kind of a felt or something between that and the cargo, but I didn't want no slippage. So I said the PVC will work just fine. It's not gonna crack. It'll be fine. It's light. The air can still travel through it because it's got openings on both ends, so it'll flow. I need new tires. So can you believe I've put over 1,400 miles on that bicycle already? 1,400. That's a lot. That's like from Buffalo, New York to Miami, Florida. Alexa, how many miles from Buffalo, New York to Miami, Florida?
From Buffalo, Miami is 1,386.4 miles away by car.
I'm past that. By car. So I've already did a bike total on the bike. It would be like riding my bike from Buffalo, New York to Miami, Florida. How do I know? Because the bike keeps it like an odometer. It keeps the amount of miles you put on it. I'll take a picture of it next time. That's a lot of mileage. I actually bought brake pads for it, though they're still okay, but I need tires. And this stuff, Squeal Out. You put this on the pads. If you have a squeak in your pads, you put this on it, and it cleans that grit on the pads. You put it on, and then you actually put it on the disc. And then when you ride, you hit the brakes. You ride, hit the brakes, and it cleans the pads. This stuff. Squeal Out. And it works. Little things like that. Because it could become annoying. That sound. It annoys me. So that removes it, pretty much. If it doesn't, then you might have a problem with your disc. And it can create lines on it. In that case, you got to get like the smooth sandpaper that they sell in the auto stores and actually sand that down to make it smooth again, to get that line out caused by the pads. It's a whole process. That's just a research thing. But it's definitely fixable. People panic. Simple. Look up, like you just said, look up DIY videos. That's what I did. That's how I figured it out. I watched videos. And that's how I learned. So, yeah. Anyway, like it's still Christmas Eve. I'm going to, because believe it or not, my eyes are hurting a little bit from playing on the VR. Really. I actually feel like pressure. It could be just that I'm tired. It could be a lot of things. But it feels like that pressure from, it's weird. I can't describe it. It's almost like what you would have, that pressure before a migraine headache. Like right there, and then it turns into a migraine. I hope nobody experiences that. But it's like that. It's that pressure. Or if you have a bad sinus infection, the pressure you feel like it feels like it's behind your eyes. I have that little feeling right now. So the best thing I can do is go rest. And see if I can find something on TV to watch, which is brutal. Brutal. Hey, Kath. Merry Christmas. Alice, Kathy, Astro, Fringe, 91. Now it's the next thing, New Year's. You don't know what happened, Kathy, when you left last night. Don't even say you got a sinus headache. Is that from the weather? The pressure changes? Amanda goes through that bad. I go through that more with my body aches when there's a change in the weather. I feel that. But last night, after you left, somebody goes, I had to ban the person. I never ban. What's up, Gabby? Gabby, I made rice. There's a recipe up. No sound, but I put a recipe how to make the rice. Have you tried making the rice? Did Mom make the rice? Did it come out good if you did? My recipe? I hope so. I've been waiting for you to ask you. But anyway, so last night, remember we were doing the Santa tracker with the music, Christmas. Somebody goes, "You're an adult." What does that mean? Yeah, I know I'm an adult. He goes, I don't know if it's a he or she. It's probably a male. So he said something about this is all a lie. Christianity, a lie to humanity. I won't tolerate that. Whether you believe, don't believe, whether you have different belief systems, it's about freedom of choice. Or you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to disrespect anyone's religion or lack thereof. Everybody has that right to do whatever they choose to do. It's about choices. Who am I to disrespect somebody else's religion or being agnostic or whatever? That's their business. That's their life. That's the choice they made. Atheist. But I'm going to say it's a lie to humanity. I'm going to disrespect on Christmas Eve. Which a lot of people, this is a holy day. On the eve of the birth of Jesus Christ. And you're going to say something like that? I don't tolerate that. That's going too far. It's one thing to say, well, you know what? Like I met somebody yesterday when I got the flat tire. She says, well, I don't celebrate the holidays. I said, that's okay. You can still enjoy every day like you always do. That's her choice. So what? I'm going to say, what? You don't believe in religion? You're not a Catholic? You're not a Christian? I'm going to give her a freaking lecture on pushing my belief system to her? How dare I? And it's worse if somebody came in here and tried to be disrespectful on a day that is a very religious holiday for many people. The last thing you're going to say, it's a lie. Christianity is a lie to humanity. That is just like, oh, that just was not acceptable. And like I said, it doesn't matter if it's Islam, Buddhism, whatever it is. Or, like I said, be a person being agnostic, atheist. It doesn't matter. That's not my place to judge. That's their choice. And I respect their choice. Because that's the freedoms we have. Freedom of choice. So, and I hate to do it. But there's a fine line too. There's a boundary. And Kathy and I were on for hours last night. She was telling me where the Santa Tracker's destination was going. I'm reading it in chat. I'm telling everybody. We had fun with it. And if people, were watching with their families, with the Christmas music, and I'm doing the role of saying, and Santa's on his way to Finland or wherever. There could be people watching the stream with their families, and that's what I'm doing it for. I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for others. So if people can't figure that out, I'm an adult. So what does that mean? That's like the stupidest thing a person could say. Oh, well, you're an adult. By doing the Santa Tracker with the music. Are you kidding me? And it's also the goodness of one's heart to do things for others like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I don't think I am. And it was Kathy and I in YouTube chat were doing this for hours last night. Hours. Until I stopped to go watch Christmas Mass. Merry Christmas. I know a lot of people were saying that, Gabby. Oh my gosh, he didn't come over my house. He never got to, there was a few comments in chat coming that way. Yeah, that's true. Assuming that all the people at NORAD are adults, right? Or are they Christmas elves? But that might be a job. You know what I mean? That's their job. They're getting paid to do it. I don't know. But again, it's the holiday spirit. Drone falls on... oh, I know that. That's old news. That's so old. That's like a week ago. That was horrible, but it's just coming out in email now. Are you kidding me? That's like a week old. I don't even know when that happened. Yeah, right. They probably did rig it, an inside job, so it flies over the people that work at NORAD to go over their locations. They pick the towns out that it's going to go to next. It's an inside rig job. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. But, Brothers Grimm, I hope you're doing well. Aren't you in, I forgot where you are. Chicago? I thought. It's been a while. I forget. I know where Lorraine, I know where Alice is. I know where Kathy is. And I was even having fun with some of the Spanish Christmas songs. And we weren't on YouTube. We weren't on Facebook because of the music issue. We were on Rumble, TikTok. You don't know how many people were watching on TikTok. Because you know how TikTok is. I had hundreds of people watching on TikTok. Because I was streaming to TikTok. Because I kept it clean. I kept it with the music. You know, I didn't say anything bad out of my mouth like I do on occasion. Especially if I'm playing a game. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was rooting for your Steelers today. Didn't turn out too well against the Chiefs. Uh-oh. I know what you want. I know what you want. 'Cause you are my baby. There's times with Tycho that he's just so beautiful as a dog that I just spend time with him, and you know what I mean? It's like, how can I not? I have to give him that attention, which is coming soon. I'm going to go to my room. Oh, that's right, because it was on Netflix. Alexa, what was the final between the Steelers and Chiefs?
There aren't any Pittsburgh Steelers Kansas City Chiefs football games with game type of final.
What? Alexa, what were the scores of the football games today?
In the NFL, the Ravens defeated the Texans 31-2. The Chiefs defeated the Steelers 29-10.
29-10 was the final. Well, Tycho gets treats by us, and Kathy in chat, she got him a gift, like one of those tug things with the rope, with the ball at the end. He loves those. But he gets a lot of the treats from me because I know what he likes. Right now he's laying down here. That's good. It won't last long. He's gonna whine. He's right here. I shouldn't have said his name. See how he pushed my arm? Now he's pawing at me. Now I think he wants to grab some drumsticks. You saw how he pushed my arm? You know what that means. It can only mean one thing. He goes to mom for food. He comes to me for OUT. He's coming back. See? Look. Is that not adorable, though? Because he is my baby. Mr. Spoiled. You are my baby box. The babies. I know what the baby wants. The baby wants to go outside. That's what the baby wants. Right? Is that what the baby wants? The baby's Max. Well, let's do it. Why not? Ready? The Veldables! The Veldables! Where's the Veldables? The Veldables! I gotta take them out. I gotta get off. So your mom watched the most recent rice video. We haven't tried it yet because we've been cooking Filipino food for Christmas. Interesting. All right, I know. I'm taking you. I'm going to stop. I'm going to get off so we can go outside and then we can chill out together. I got to take him out. I can't torture him like that. But you see? And he won't stop until I take him out. That's the thing. It's a must. At this point, when he does that, that means it's a must. So, yeah, that's a trigger. That trigger started like when he was a puppy. By whenever he saw the dog commercials, he would sit there and howl at them. And I would do that as he's doing his howl. TVs. And then it just became embedded as a trigger. That's how that started. Little puppy from the very beginning. Like I said, when Mark was here, I said, Mark, you want to see something crazy? He said, sure. Watch this with the dog. And I went on YouTube on the TV. And I found the Liberty Mutual commercial. He even knows it. Liberty, 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 liberty. He has to hear the actual person saying it. Liberty, 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 liberty. And he comes running and looks at the TV commercial and starts howling. And Mark is like, wow, that's cool. He's 5 now. Pomsky's average age is 14. He's not a husky, he's a Pomsky. Alexa, how long do Pomskys live?
Pomskys can live for 14 years on average.
So he's got some time. On average. I don't like that, but on average. So he's going to be around for a while. He might outlive me. I'm just saying. Because he is my baby. I love this dog to death. I do. And he loves me to death. He loves Mom too. You see how I can mess with him? You see, he doesn't want me to do that. He's like, don't do that to me. Take me out. See? Do you know that if you did this, I always say this, you do that to some people, their pets, and they go with fear, that's because they hit them. That's how you know. When they show that fear. That's a sad, horrible thing. This one, when people are over, they get assaulted by him. He's not afraid. People are afraid of him. When they come over, because he just does not leave them alone. Ask anyone who's come here. He just goes crazy. He's getting better over time. Especially if he knows the person has been here before. but expect to be jumped on for 15 minutes by him. Aggressively. For real. But then he calms down and it's like normal. Once that 15-minute expires. Actually, when Mark was here, it didn't happen that long. I was shocked. I was kind of disappointed. I wanted him to bother Mark. So he's very lovable. Unless he has a treat or one of his toys, you don't want to go near him. And he loves to go after people's slippers. Like if you walk in the room wearing slippers or socks, he tries to bite your feet. For some reason. He don't do it to me. Everybody else. He won't do it to me. Even my mother. My mother's sometimes scared to death to come to the room when she's wearing her little booties. Because he goes after them. He does not like them. Sneakers, not a problem. But when they wear like slippers or like stuff like that, he goes after it. I don't know if it's the material. I don't know what it is. But he gets like crazy with it. Ask Ronald. He went after Ronald's feet. Actually, he's gone after a few people's feet. Petita, it's the funniest thing. It's not funny. It's really not funny. But it's like they won't move. They won't move because they're worried that he's going to go after them. I'm like, oh my God. It's kind of weird. And it's hard to distract him. Because he knows I'm playing him. Like I'll go in the room and say, Tycho, let's go outside. He ain't falling for it. He knows I'm playing him. He's not stupid. Far from it. So, you see, he's smelling animals. This is why he wants to go. Look. Alexa, brighten living room light 50%.
Okay.
He's got his nose at the door. He's picking up a scent of an animal. See him? Alexa, brighten living room light 25%.
Okay.
See him? Well. You want to go? You want to go outside? We're going outside. Alexa, shut off living room light. That shit is blinding.
Okay.
Oh my God. We're going to go outside. Anyway, Merry Christmas to everyone. Alice, Gabby, Mom. Gabby's mom. Kathy. I know. Astro, your wife, tell her if you're still here. Merry Christmas. 91. Anybody else who may be watching, I'm going to go take them outside and rest for a little bit. I might be back later because it's still kind of early. I don't know. I might just rest for the rest of the night. But I got to take him out. And the Christmas light should be on. It should be. It better be, actually. Yeah. And there's a little snow. As you can see. Merry Christmas. As you can see. Other than the lights, it's pretty dark out there. It's dark out there. And from Fringe. Oh, tell Fringe I said the same too, as well. All right. I'm out. I'm going to go chill out. So have a great night to everybody. Loving, blessings, all the good stuff. And maybe back later. If not, I'll see everybody tomorrow. Merry Christmas. Enjoy the rest of the evening.